Hi, my name is Kurt Thielen with Pilot Lifestyle Store. We serve the flight education market, providing innovative learning solutions for the aviation market. One of the products we'd like to review today is Flight Guide iEFB. Flight Guide is a company that's celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. When we take a look at a product, we like to evaluate important criteria to objectively look at a product. So the four things that we're going to be looking at today for this particular product is user experience, the quality of the data, speed of the application, and the relevant features. Flight Guide offers a free 30-day trial that you can go out to the App Store and click on this. What you'll do is you do a search for Flight Guide, and then this will bring up this, and then you can download that application. Once you download that application, the icon will appear on your home screen, and here you have down in the lower right hand corner is the Flight Guide icon. When we come into Flight Guide iEFB, we're coming into a My Account page. And if you look in the right-hand corner, you can see that's what's highlighted. This will show you what your existing plan is, and if you have a demo subscription, it's just going to show when it expires 30 days later. In addition, we can show and edit settings here. We're not going to go into that at this point. In addition, the downloads here, you have the full U.S. subscription available, but you can select what region of the U.S. that you want downloaded to your iPad, as well as what type of charts that you want downloaded, from en routes to sectionals and terminals. And then what's pending here. If we continue to move over, we select the bookmarks. I can bookmark an airport, documents, as well as what I've seen from a recent airports and recent infrequent airports. Weather, this is where I would get my weather. Again, if I have the internet connection, I have weather maps, wind, prognostic charts, airmets, sigmets, icing, everything that you're going to need for planning of your flight here. The flight plan itself, this is where I build up my flight plan, and not only can build it here, but I can also file it. If I click on the charts, this takes me into either a sectional chart or an en route high or low, depending on what you've selected. And this chart here allows me then to actually go into a particular airport information. As you notice, the light green areas around these particular airport, those are actually quick links into this particular airport. Now we're going to go into Centennial here. We're in the Denver area, so I'm just going to double click on this particular airport, and up pops is the airport information page. This is, we believe, the real strength of the Flight Guide information. They've been known for this information. It's great and relevant, and it's easy to get to. If you start off to the left here, you have the general information, and then on down, flight operational information, all the frequencies that's relevant for this particular airport, the traffic pattern, altitude, NOTAMs, METARs, and TAFs, airport finders. Here's what's really nice. The NOTAMs, and METARs, and TAF, that's automatically downloaded with the internet connection, and it's saved into this as well. So I can open up all of these airports that I'm going to be flying to. It will save this information. I don't have to write it someplace else. It's going to be saved here, and it gives you the latest and greatest. METARs and TAFs, I expand this. And if it's a little bit small to read, I can double click and it zooms in. I double click again, and then it zooms back out. Continue on down, airport finder. If I go back up to the upper right hand corner, I'm looking at the airport diagram. The airport's diagram, Flight Guides draw themselves, and this is some great information into this. If you notice, you have the businesses and the relevant areas are marked with a little number and pointed to, as well as all the taxiways are labeled. They also have some great little symbols. So here's a little arrow down here. This shows that it's a non-standard right-hand traffic pattern for 35 right, or up here to 17 right. If I double click on this, then below this you'll see these numbers then are associated with the actual businesses, and there's some quick links there. So if I want to look at say the Perfect Landing, great restaurant here at Centennial, I click there. It shows the hours of the restaurant, as well as the telephone number that I can call to make reservations. Below that, there's fuel prices on the field itself. Here's all the fuel prices, and then below there, I have nearby airports and fuel. And again, shows you which airports as well as how far they're away. And it also, I have quick links right out to that. So maybe I want to head out to the Front Range Airport, which is 19 miles away from the Centennial. I click on this, and that takes me right directly out to Front Range Airport directory information. If I want to go back to that, I can then just click on nearby airports, come back here, and I'm back to Centennial, and I link right back to that. We really like the airport information functionality within Flight Guide iEFB and find the user experience to be excellent. The quality of the data is top shelf. There's no other application out there that we've seen this much data and information for an airport. And the speed of the app is acceptable and the features of the design shine. Students and instructors will really appreciate this app in the cockpit. To see a review of Flight Guide iEFB in a pre-flight and a post-flight scenario, take a look at Part 2 and Part 3 of Flight Guide iEFB. And until next time, this is Pilot Lifestyle Store, helping your school aviate the world of technology.